Hey there peeps, Ross England with Clear Lake Guide Service with your weekly lake conditions and fishing report. Taken from the parking lot at the county park because it got a little rough out there and I just didn't feel like staying in it any longer. Today is September 5th. This is the week after Labor Day. Labor Day weekend was a mess. I've been out for couple of days this week, and I can safely say that the fishing has gotten tougher. It's kind of the usual end of August deal, first part of September. The good news is we've had some cooler days. The mornings have been cooler. We're going to slowly start seeing water temperatures drop. Right now the water temperature is running still 81 to 82 and a half, 83 degrees depending on where you are on the lake. Watercolor, actually the upper end of the lake was probably the worst area, where it had a brownish tannic color to it. Not real strong, but it just didn't have that nice greenish tint which I like to see. But I want to say as of today about half of that is cleared up on the upper end. Don't get me wrong, it's still not clear, but it at least has a greenish tint to it. The rattlesnake and redbud arms, both in really good shape. They still are looking greenish. Algae blooms have been minimal. There's a lot of algae mixed up in the water column, so the clarity's not that great. Clearest water that I've actually found was about 3 feet. Most of it is closer to 1.5 feet to 2 feet. Weeds are starting to fizzle out a little bit, but they're still around, and there's fish in the weed beds if you can figure out the right ones. So when I said that the bite got a little bit tougher this week, starting on Saturday, we were on the lake, and of course it was Labor Day. It was a little bit rough. I think we ended up with about 9 fish total. And that's kind of what it's been for the rest of this week. It's been between 9 and we'll call it 11, maybe 12 fish, which is down from previous weeks. Part of it is because we're switching gears. Part of it is because we're looking for other bites to start that haven't started yet. So we're not just doing the same thing, but our better fish have all been topwater fish. So I know that one of the guides up here this week got a 10 and one just a little over 10 on a topwater bait. Don't know what, don't know where, can't tell you. It's just one of those deals where, you know, if you're out fishing these things, this is the time of year when you have a shot to get a really good fish. Most of our fishing this week was we worked really hard to get a limit of decent keepers, and our biggest fish was 4 to 4.5 pounds, with 3 or 4 3 to 4 pounders to go with them. So not bad. It's just fishing your tails off to get the bites that we're getting. Caught some fish today out as deep as about 25 feet. Graphing a lot of fish out there, but those fish, I think the majority of them are catfish. We caught another pair of catfish this week, one on a chatterbait, one on a jig. Actually 2 on a jig. So channel cats, they weren't very big. The jig cats were 4 to 5 pounds. The chatterbait fish was 12. So other than that, that's pretty much it. You know, look forward to I think these are going to be the last 2 weekends, this weekend and next weekend, that there isn't some sort of major tournament activity going on. Again, I think Bob's Marine was scheduled the 15th and 16th, something like that, and they've canceled. But then we've got a group of 4 or 5 weekends in a row that they'll have some major tournament activity. So there's your fishing report. Enjoy it. The lake is in great shape. Fishing's a little bit tougher than it has been. That won't last for long. And you know, the thing with fishing on Clear Lake, if you're throwing the right things in the right place at the right time, you can have a day of a lifetime. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Caleb, hi buddy. We'll see you probably in another 2 or 3 weeks here now. You can catch me on Clear Lake Guide Service, whether it's on the web, my website where you can schedule a trip, Facebook, or right here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.